Devin's uncle, right quick.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? No, Mills, what's cracking?
Nah, because we were breaking down the fight. We were breaking down the
Oh
fight. We were
Okay.
breaking down the fights, and Blair. I mean, Blair, just tell them how you feel about Devin's performance.
Like there was a lot of movement. One thing I can say is that his movement, his feet were incredible with the movement. It was incredible to see that much movement going on for that long of a time. But outside of that, I felt like Devin had the worst performance of that night. It was hard to even watch it, you know, moving around, pop shot. It looked like a really good amateur, a really really good amateur sparring a professional fighter.
That's opinionated. That's opinionated. So that's fair. That's fair to say. That's his opinion. He's entitled to have that. You know what I'm saying? He's entitled to have that. And people don't know what Devin was going through, and his comeback, and going through adversity and all that. He had to do what he had to do to make sure that he come out of that fight as like he did, victorious. You know what I'm saying? That's all it's about. Coming out of it with your hand raised and moving on to the next situation. You know what I'm saying? As time go on, you'll get bigger and better with time as it goes. But that's fair. That's fair for Blair to say. Blair's a competitor. He's a competitor, but I would not expect anything else less than that to come from Blair. You know what I'm saying? If he said anything else different, then I would say, oh yeah, Blair tripping. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's a competitor. He's a fighter. He's seen something that he believes that he can penetrate, and of course, he gonna pop his shit. That's what he's supposed to do. So yeah, we're not mad at that. That's he's reacting like how a fighter is supposed to act. I love it.
Hold up, like he fought at 140, didn't he? It looked like when he's in like a actual showcase with Ryan and Devin both making 147, and he refused to go up to 147 with that incredibly weak opponent that he had anyways. It was just kind of ridiculous, like it looked like he didn't want no smoke at 147, but calling out Boots, to which undoubtedly I'm pretty sure Boots would take that, because that's just a cakewalk too, well, I don't know. That's that's funny. So like if he's talking that shit, I hope when shit hits the fan, he don't be yelling out swiper, no swiping. You know? He like Dora the Explorer. Swiper, no swiping. And he knock his head right off. Oh man.
Do you feel like that is like a far fetched? Do you feel like they're using Jerron Boots Ennis's name to catapult their name, saying like, yeah, I can move up into the next weight division and challenge that guy, that guy that's unified.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. He would get beat to pieces if he got in there with me. If he got in there with Ellis. If he got in there with Ennis. If he got in there with fucking Brian Norman. If he got in there with anybody
Yeah.
in our weight class, it won't look good for him. Hell, even Mario Barrios would be a problem for him. You
Hmm.
know, everybody would be a problem. Even old ass Manny Pacquiao would probably be a problem for Tio. Tio technically lost like his last four fights.
Oh,
Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? This dude has been robbing people left and right. Top Rank been giving him the most credit and helping him out for the most. Just for him to just try to get out of the contract with Top Rank. Look, Top Rank is the only people that give a fuck about you. But that's I don't know. Me personally, if I had anybody that was giving a fuck about me that much to rob people, You know what I mean? Like, come on. I'll be hanging in there and just stay in his own lane because moving up to 47 ain't no joke, and you probably should get the real test. Just like Tio had the best performance, and Devin Haney had the worst performance.
Mm.
Devin Haney had the worst performance, and he's over there fucking smiling and all happy and giddy that Ryan lost the fight. Bro, why the fuck you happy? Like you just saw your money go down the drain, and you was too much of a bitch to fucking take him on in the first place. Why were they fucking promoting you to fight him all crazy, the videos and all that stuff, and then y'all just had to fucking fight some Joe blows. And then like the whole thing is Devin looked it horrible.
Let's
You know what I
go.
mean? He looked it horrible in the fight. Running all goddamn day. Now this is one some it was one thing I definitely got.
Hold on. Let's get into this super chat real quick. Main lot, thank you for the $2. Blair, go get that belt from Rolley. What's your response to that? Ooh.
Not a real belt. I can't get a belt from Rolley, but like I would love to get the fight from Rolley. I was trying to get that done a while ago, but he kept like, bro, like when we're going through the talks and negotiations, he's talking as if he already lost, and I'm hyping him up like, bro, like you're still the man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I've always been a believer and a fan of Rolley. You know what I mean? I've always been a believer and a fan of even Ryan. I'm like a big brother to these guys. You know what I'm saying? And it was a pleasant surprise to see Rolley step up and shake off the cobwebs and shake off the demons of his past and show up and show out. I was so proud of him, honestly. Regardless of all the hype, all the fucking fussing, all the fighting, and all the shit talking from all of us, because we're all just fighters and entertainers at the end of the day. But regardless, I'm very proud of all of them. I'm very proud of all of them. Even Devin. I'm just I'm just like I just wish Devin would have the heart to like do something different. You know what I mean? And not always listen to his father. You know what I mean? Like actually be like, you know what? No, Dad, I think I want to be a man this time. I don't think I want to keep running and this and that. I know that you worry about me getting hurt, but then like you have to realize that I have to be a man at the end of the day. You know, I can't show people that I'm still that child, your child. I have to show people that I'm your man, that like I'm the man here in this ring. He's still acting as if he's a child. You know what I mean? And he listened to his father. So like of course they put together a game plan to give absolutely zero risk besides his actual pride. And yes, a father can do that. A father would do that. We know why? Because a father values your life and your health above all, even your own fucking pride as a man. I would rather you be a bitch than to get hurt. Than to get hurt.
Like that?
Yes, like that. I would rather you be a fucking coward, a complete bitch, and have the whole world yelling how much you're a bitch. I would rather do all of that than to see you get hurt. I would rather your fucking goddamn woman can't even look at you the same way because you got fucked because I want you to be safe. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. And that's the mindset of a father. And the thing is, he can't always listen to his father. Sometimes he has to go through the gates of hell and come out the other side for himself. You know what I mean? And like when that happens, you have to like that's just what it is. That's part of being a man that he have never actually been. You know what I mean? He's never been a man. Yo, he let his father take care of how he was going to react to the loss to Ryan. It wasn't him. Because who the fuck is really thinking like, oh yeah, we're gonna sue him? No, a father does that shit because he's trying to manipulate the situation as much as he possibly can to take back the O, and to demonize him, even if and like matter of fact, he might have even manufactured even the idea of eye strain. Let me blow this up completely, knowing damn well eye strain, you can't fucking get no kind of real boost off a fucking eye string, bro. Not at all. It's just one. It's just you know what? When you getting fucking popped, I tell you what it looked like. It looked like fucking. It looked like you said pause. When you get popped for steroids, it looked like Alicia Bungardner. It looks like fucking like Connor Ben. Yeah, that was some suspect shit. Look just like Connor Ben when you get popped. When you get popped for steroids, it looked like fucking Canelo Alvarez.